Upbeat results, but as Scott Gerpy reports tonight, the quarter is likely to include its share of surprises and disappointments.
Wall Street expects to see better than 20% earnings growth when companies report third quarter profits, and the quality of those profits is improving. Sri Raman of Thomson Reuters says that's because revenue is increasing as the economy recovers.
Top-line growth is something that we've started seeing of late. We always knew that there were cost cutting that was causing earnings to improve. And finally, we're seeing that top line join that cost cutting that's taken place to actually cause these solid numbers going forward.
But with the economy growing only slowly, earnings improvements will be selective. Positive surprises are predicted for Autoliv, an auto components maker, Biopharma, Halliburton, and two insurance companies, Progressive and Ace, benefiting from the mild hurricane season. Negative surprises are predicted for Goldman Sachs, Lockheed Martin, and Encana, Kraft Foods, and Skechers. Goldman, and to a lesser extent Morgan Stanley, have already warned of lower profits due to a drop in trading activity. But this trend should not have a big impact on the retail financial services companies like Citi and JP Morgan Chase. The predicted disappointments for energy companies follow a big run-up for the sector, a trend Charles Blood of Brown Brothers Harriman says is now over.
The commodity price gains tended to happen more a year ago, 9 months, 6 months ago. Commodity prices have been flatter during the current quarter, so as a driver for energy profits or materials companies' profits, we don't really think commodity prices are the big story.
One trend, which is a big story for investors, concerns the number of companies expected to give guidance on the quarters ahead. That number dwindled to a few during the worst of the recession.
It was during that period in 2008, 2009 where you saw fewer pre-announcements. But now we're seeing that trend pick up again when companies are pre-announcing more as they're getting more comfortable with their results. And being able to predict what's going to happen going forward, that's a key. There was a time when companies actually had no idea how the next quarter was going to pan out. So that clarity actually it's nice to see those pre-announcements come back.
Because the earnings recovery began 1 year ago, fourth quarter comparisons will be more difficult. Earnings are still expected to show growth, but not at double-digit rates.